Hey, what's up? It's that time again. I'm gonna go through the playoff results and pairings after this week. After your quarterfinal round of Texas high school football, that is. All right, and I guess we'll start at the top. We'll start at 6A Division One state quarterfinal matchup results. You got number one Allen taking on Denton Ryan. Allen comes away with the win, 48-27. You got Austin Westlake against Humble, and Austin Westlake came out with the win on that, 49-28. Galena Park North Shore over Dickerson, 45-14, and Converse Judson over Smith and Valley, and that was a 38-24 win over Smith and Valley. So that sets up two great state semifinals. Allen will take on Austin Westlake on Saturday at 1 p.m. at Waco McLean Stadium there at Baylor Field there. That new big nice stadium that Baylor has, that they lost in today, by the way, to my Texas Longhorns. Alright, and then Galena Park North Shore will take on Converse Judson. Converse Judson is really playing some really good football. I see them maybe rising up and getting to that state championship and facing an Allen or an Austin Westlake team. It's really good Converse Judson team this year. The Rockets are rocketing right along. That's at 5 p.m. at Houston's NRG Stadium there in Houston. Let's move on to 6A Division 2. Mansfield with an impressive win over Denton Geyer, 44-7. Lake Travis doing what they always do with a win over Rockwall, 45-24. Katy, they had a scare this week. They played an ineligible player last week. Katy turned it in themselves, so the UIL didn't say much about it. Katy with the win over Manville, 35-17, so they move on to the semis. And then you got Cibolo Steel, 35-14 over Clements. So that sets up two state semifinals, two good state semifinals. One I'm loving is this Mansfield Lake Travis. They meet at Waco ISD Stadium on Saturday at 2 o'clock. And that's my game of the week right there. I mean, that in 6A, that's the game I would want to watch. So that'll be Saturday at 2 o'clock. And then the next game is Katy and Cibolo Steel, both 14-0. So this should be a good game too. That's at the San Antonio Alamo Stadium at 2 o'clock on Saturday. Let's move on to 5A. Quarterfinal results: Aledo over Canyon Randall. 28-14. Mansfield Lake Ridge with an impressive win over Longview, 56-53. George Ranch, an impressive win over Temple, 59-46. And then we have Cedar Park Vista Ridge with the win over Austin Vandegrift, 24-17. So that sets up Aledo and Mansfield Lake Ridge at 7:30 on Friday night at North Richland Hills Birdville ISD Complex. It's over in North Richland Hills. And then George Ranch will take on Cedar Park Vista Ridge on Friday at Houston at 7:30 at NRG Stadium there in Houston. Excuse me. Excuse me again. 5A Division 2 state quarterfinals. Uh, Lake Dallas over Everman 41-38. Frisco Lone Star takes out Lancaster 49-34. Fort Bend High Point with a close win over Angleton 36-35. And Cedar Park takes out Cal Allen 35-21. So that sets up a local semifinal game. It's Lake Dallas and Frisco Lone Star. And they take on each other at 7:30 Friday in Allen. So that's shaping up to be a pretty good game. You also have Ridge Point taking on Cedar Park, and they will be taking on each other 2 p.m. Saturday at Houston's NRG Stadium. Alright, Class 4A state quarterfinals. Abilene Wiley over Brownwood 14-7. You have Argyle over Liberty Idlewood 32-29. Carthage over Salisbury 36-40. Waco La Vega over China Springs 20-7. So that'll set up a state semifinal. Abilene Wiley and Argyle at 7:30 Friday at Waco's McLean Stadium there in Waco. And then Carthage will take on Waco La Vega Friday at Garland Johnson Stadium. So Division 2 and 4A Division 2, Salina beats Crum 42-13. Gilmer beats Atlanta 24-15. West Orange Stark beats Belleville 42-3. And then Cuero, the Gobblers, still rolling 28-0 over Sinton. That's an impressive win with Cuero coming out, getting that victory. They did lose 5 games on the season, so I don't think they'll do their best against West Orange Stark, but we will see. That sets up two semifinals this week, and that's Salina and Gilmer, and they play Friday night at 7:30 at Mesquite Memorial Stadium. West Orange Stark and Cuero, I do not have a stadium site as of yet. 3A Division 1 state quarterfinal results: 38-10 Brock over Shallowater, 45-29 Sunnyvale, or Mineola over Sunnyvale, 45-28. Cameron Rowe over Teague 28-21, and Mathis over Hitchcock 54-27. So that sets up Brock and Mineola, and they will play 7:30 Friday night at Grand Prairie's Gopher Warrior Bowl. So that's a pretty good game. I plan on going out to watch that one. Cameron Yo will take on Mathis 7:30 at Austin's Royal Memorial Stadium there in Austin. Let's see, 3A Division 2 state quarterfinals results: Idlewood beats Henrietta 27-7. Wascom takes out West Rusk 57-28. Franklin takes out Crockett, and I believe they scored 76 points. Franklin did over Crockett to beat them 76-50. East Bernard takes out Bowling 35-21. So that sets up Idlewood and Wascom Friday night at Mineral Well Stadium. And then Franklin and East Bernard Friday night at Cypress Berry Stadium. That should be two good games to watch right there. Bunch of scoring in that East Bernard Franklin game, I'm sure of. Let's see, 2A Division 1. We have Canadian over Stratford, 31-0. Crawford over Toller, 35-0. Lovelady over Shelbyville, 14-7. Refugio holds off the Shiner Comanches, 17-14. So that sets up Canadian and Crawford, and they will play Friday night at Wichita Falls Memorial Stadium. They're in Wichita Falls at 7:30. And then Lovelady and Refugio will play Friday night at 7 o'clock at Georgetown ISD Complex. 2A Division 2 Seagraves over Memphis, 45-14. Albany over Iran, 42-28. Munster with a big win over Tenaha, 33-16. And Bremont over Beauny, 54-13. So that sets up Seagraves and Albany at Lubbock Lowry Field on Friday night at 7 o'clock. And then we have Munster versus Bremont at 7 o'clock Friday night at Waxahachie Stadium. And it's Lumpkin Stadium, I believe, in Waxahachie. Alright. Class 1A, 6-man Division 1. These are state semifinal results. So they will play for the state championship next week. So let's get these out there for you. Class 1A, 6-man Division 1, state semifinal results. Kroll over Borden County, 68-40. Abbott beats Cypress, and this game ended in the third quarter with the mercy rule. Abbott beat Cypress 53-8. So that will set up Kroll and Abbott in the state title game on December 12th. That's a Saturday, and that game will be at Abilene Shotwell Stadium at noon. Alright, Division 2 6-man 1A. Follett beats Buena Vista 44-38, and Richmond Springs beats Guthrie 58-12. So that sets up Follett and Richmond Springs, 3 o'clock on Saturday at Abilene Shotwell Stadium. So if you just want to go out and watch some good 6-man action, there you go. Go out Saturday to Abilene Shotwell Stadium at noon, and you can see 2 games for the price of 1. Alright, so these are state championships. So this is TAPS Division 1. Plano Prestonwood over Dallas Bishop Dunn, 32-27. Congratulations to the Plano Prestonwood team there in Plano. Alright, TAPS Division 2, Fort Worth Christian over Dallas Christian, 24-21. TAPS Division 3, Shiner St. Paul over Cedar Hill Trinity, 43-40. Southwest Preparatory Conference Large School Championship goes to Dallas Kincaid over Houston Episcopal, 31-27. Preparatory Conference Small School Champion goes to Fort Worth All Saints over Dallas Episcopal. TAP 6-man Division 1. Houston Emory over Midland Trinity, 84-50.